Hi guys, it's editing Minna here. I'm right now putting together the studio vlog you're about to watch, and I have a lot of footage from the studio preparing for the next store opening, mostly unboxing more packing supplies and stuff that have been coming in. And normally I tend to have some sort of drawing footage. In fact, I think I've always had some drawing footage for my videos, but I have had time to draw nothing for video these couple of weeks. And I don't want to talk over a black screen, so I think this week is just gonna be a pure studio vlog. No drawing footage and no funny stories. They will gonna have to wait until next week or whenever I do another video. And I was going to real quick just record me inking some panels from these comic pages that I'm working on today, but there's too many spoilers, I can't draw anything. This is like the one panel I can show without spoiling something or other. And yeah, so I couldn't even record drawing comic pages for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy messing around in the studio with a lot of cardboard things. Hi guys, nice to see you again, and I hope you enjoyed the horrific mess that the studio is right now. I am full on just deep in working on preparing for the next bigger store opening, and I guess I haven't really filmed anything in a couple of weeks, I think, right now. It's just been so much work, mostly drawing the comic, since that's not on break anymore, so that's where most of my days go. And then in the evenings, if I have time and energy, I come over here for a couple of hours and I start preparing for stuff. I'm mostly just waiting for a lot of the materials that I need, all of the more packing supplies and stuff that I ran out of. So I've been just doing stuff that I can do in the meantime. Number one, that took a surprisingly long time. I finished getting out most of the books. I still have a few boxes over here. I think there's like maybe 100 books or something left in boxes. These are all empty, just still waiting to put them all into little flat packages, like this pile over here, that I then need to take to the recycling place. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to take a couple of trips because I will otherwise fill it up. It's not a very big one, the one that we have. And the other thing that I've been doing is I've been pre-packaging stuff. Just based on the last opening, I kinda know the ratio of what people will be buying. And most people just buy one book without anything extra, no signature or anything. So I've been doing like, I think there's 100 here. And the one on top, yeah, there's 25 in each pile. So that's 100 plus 1, and then however many this was. I had to stop because I ran out of these little guys. I only ordered like 200, I think, a little bit more, maybe 250 last time, because I didn't know if they would work out well. I didn't want to buy a bunch like I did with everything else. And yeah, people really like the stickers, so of course I have ordered more, and they should be coming pretty soon. In fact, really soon they should be coming. If they don't, I'll have to contact the sticker printer about them. They said like 2 weeks, and it's been about 2 weeks, so hopefully soon they will be coming. I ordered like 1,000 at least. Did I order maybe 2,000? There are those kind of things where the first few hundred are the ones that cost the most, and then the more you order, the cheaper it gets almost. So I think I might have ordered just a bunch at once. So I'm just waiting for those, and then I can continue packing some more pre-packed books. I think I'm gonna be doing like last time I had a limit of 100 orders before closing down, and since everything went well, I think next time, in a couple of weeks or something, if everything arrives in time, I might do a limit of 300. maybe. I think I've ordered like packing boxes and supplies for like 400 orders, but maybe that's too much. I might do 300. And yeah, so I can pre-package maybe another 100 books or something beforehand. And then I won't be in such a time crunch when the time comes, right? And because I don't want to take like days off from updating the comic. I have like a couple of buffer pages that I can use that I've stored up, but if it takes longer than that, then I would have to take a break from updating. And I can maybe do like one day, but if I had to take a break from the comic for like a week, then it's not worth it, I feel like. Then I would rather just do a smaller limit again, but we'll see. Right now the plan is 300, and that's what I'm kind of working with in mind. And I'm really not cleaning the studio right now, as you can see. I don't really like working in a mess, but the thing is that every time I come in here and I try to clean afterwards, the next day it's just trash on the floor again anyways. So I'm kind of trying to get all of this these couple of weeks work out of the way before I do like a nice tidying up and figure out where everything goes. I'm still waiting for the shelves from IKEA, so everything is gonna be on the floor still, because the IKEA things I ordered, they were supposed to be delivered, and by IKEA things I mean the shelves. They were supposed to be delivered last Friday, I think, and they let me know on the Friday when they hadn't arrived that they had been sent to the wrong warehouse. And yeah, now it's like almost a week later and I still haven't heard anything more about that. So everything's still on the floors. Hopefully the shelves arrive soon. But other than that, right now I think we could open a few boxes. You see what I've ordered. I don't even remember. It's just packing related stuff. I basically spent all of the money that I made from the last opening on more equipment for the store stuff. Just yeah, I mean that's how you do business, right? You spend your profit on more stuff for your business. And I still have most of the things still I'm waiting for, but yeah, let's look what's in these ones. First we can look at these two because you can already see what they are. A printer for customs forms. So it's just a black and white printer, the second cheapest I could find. I didn't want to go the cheapest one because then you always curse yourself with a broken device. So I went for the second cheapest one. And it's a laser printer and only black and white, so there's only like one cartridge that goes into it. So hopefully I don't have to be switching cartridges so often, because I hate that about printers. One of the many things I hate about printers. But yeah. Alright, I cut away my address and I accidentally cut open the whole box. So I now know what's in this one. I already forgot what I ordered. Let's see. Yeah, it is a whole box of packing tape. There we go. Specifically, it's that kind of recyclable paper-based packing tape. Yeah, easier than having to remove all the plastic tape from your boxes, right? I hate having to do that. It's such a chore. Sometimes, some places say you can leave the tape on, but then other places say you have to remove all of the tape, and then you're just spending way more time fighting with the box and everything. But yeah, I figured for people who live in places where you need to remove the tape to recycle your boxes, this is gonna be much nicer. I always appreciate when I don't need to spend time removing the tape. So I bought the minimum amount, which was 36 rolls in a box, which is quite a lot. I don't think I'm gonna need to repurchase tape for a while, but I don't think tape goes bad, I hope. So if this lasts for a couple years, should be good. It wasn't even that expensive anyway, so if tape does go bad, I guess the last few rolls won't be used. But yeah, speaking of it not being cheap, or it being cheap, when I first tried to order these on the store where I bought them, which I think was Napakka, that's a good place to get packing supplies in Finland. I added one box to my cart, and it said like price 27 euros or something like that, and I thought that was the price for the whole box, and then I went to check out and my total said that it was like 900 euros for a box of tape. And obviously I went back just in horror, and it turned out that the price 20 something euros was not for the box, it was per roll inside of the box. And yeah, obviously I was not gonna buy that kind of expensive tape, and I'm pretty sure it was a mistake, because then I scrolled down and there was, you know, a second brand of the exact same kind of tape, same length, same size, same material, just different brand, and it was like 2 euros something per roll. So I guess they just moved the comma in their pricing one step to the side. So now it's 20 euros per roll. So I just bought the other brand and paid like whatever it was, 70 euros for the whole box. So yeah, but I was so close to just buying, because I don't always check the total if I'm just buying some simple supplies, because, you know, I'm lazy sometimes, or tired or whatever. But this time I actually happened to look at the total a second time and realized that something was very much wrong, and didn't just go automatically to pay for it. Let's open one of these boxes with the customs, forms, plastic holder thingies. I have no idea what they're called. They're called plastic pockets in Finnish, I think, like movitasku. But I don't think they're called plastic pockets in English. But yeah, it's like one of these where you put the thing inside here, so that the customs people can see your thing, and if they need to, they can cut it open or whatever they do and take it out, or one of them, since you have to put like 3 copies of your custom forms in this. And then there's like you rip this off and seal it, I guess, and then you rip this off, and it's like a self-adhesive thing for the, and then you just go clap and put it on. Last time when I did the shipping stuff, the only place where I had to, oh goodness, that was tapes readjusting themselves. So yeah, last time I sent things out, I was able to send things, this was years ago, as letters, as large letters, which you can't really do anymore that easily. And I didn't need big customs forms for anywhere else except Russia. I remember they had like a limit on anything worth more than like 20 euros or something, had to have a customs form this big no matter what. So I didn't know I would need these. So when I realized that for my first like pile of Russia orders, I think I had like 10, and I was like, wait, how do I put my 3 copies of the customs forms on the boxes? And I had to run to the post office and ask if they had these to sell to me, and they just gave me a pile, like literally like 50 of them, like there you go. They're not like something people normally use or need from the post office, so they just gave me as a whatever, like they don't cost anything, like I think they're like 1 cent a piece or something, even less maybe, I don't even know. But yeah, they cost like nothing. They're obviously something everyone who does business sending things around the place has to use, and they just mass produced as cheaply as possible. So yeah, that's what these boxes are, and I have 1,000 of them now. I'll probably not use them very fast. Look at this. This is the only thing that I've painted in my sketchbook for the last like 3 weeks, ever since my I started doing the store stuff. It's just been so much work. I haven't had any time to do any painting or drawing other than the comic. But they look nice though. I really enjoyed these because I happened to buy, like, these are not my normal watercolors. Here's my usual watercolors, and these are actually really intimidating to me because there's too many colors and I never use most of them. Like all these yellows and reds and greens, like blues. I get really overwhelmed with picking colors from this palette. As you can see, last time I used them I kind of pre-mixed just a few colors for me to use because that's the only way I can really deal with these. So before the COVID happened, I actually ordered from Etsy, I think, from a person who does handmade watercolors, like interesting looking pigments and stuff. Let's see, can I get this out of the shadows? And I just ordered a handful of them, like these, and made like my own little very limited palette set, and wanted to kind of see if that would ease my problem with choosing colors. And I felt really good painting these. As you can see, it's like a very earth tone palette. Like I can't mix like a pink or a violet with these. Like this is the closest you get to a violet, because I have like a potter's pink and this whatever it is, mummy bauxite, I think. These are like the closest to a red that I have, and this is the only blue I have, which is more of a greenish grey kind of broken blue. And yeah, it's like really nice working with a self-imposed little limited palette like this. And as you can see with this one, I was kind of like, what the heck am I doing? How do this work together? And yeah, then I kind of got more confidence in just trying mixing the different colors together, and this one turned out really nice as far as the range of colors I got out of them. Yeah, I was really happy doing this, but it's been like a week since I painted this, and I just don't have time. Soon I'm gonna have time again. Painting in the sketchbook is always the first one that goes when I run out of time. Painting comic is priority number 1. I guess my side project, day off from comics, is priority number 2. Priority number 3 is life stuff, like taxes and such. Then comes, I suppose, in the store, and last comes just side art. But at least I've done one thing in the last few weeks. But yeah, that's the story of my new little set of watercolors. I think I'm gonna, when I feel like it, just do a little bit of shopping again and maybe order like a second set of very different ones, like a cool palette of like violets and bright pinks and stuff. That would be very different to this one. And then I always just pick one of them when I want to paint. I don't even have to think like, oh, which colors do I pick today? I just pick, do I want this palette, or do I pick the other one, or do I pick my whatever other palette I put together? And yeah, I'm excited to do that when I have the time. By the way, if you're wondering who the person I bought this from was, I think they're called Poems About You, and they are good quality after using them one time. Pretty expensive though, for they're handmade, not factory produced, so you get what you pay for, I suppose, which was good quality. Alright, let's see if I'm able to get this to work. These plants are not here for decoration. This is the only table in my apartment that has room and also has some light in it, because this is a couple of grow lights, and yeah, they help me have a light in my life. By the way, I cut out my address over here that I don't accidentally show it. Got to make sure there isn't like a thingy inside with it. It's a really disgustingly gloomy day today. I'm in a pretty bad mood because of it. I'm very much weather and sunlight operated. Oh, that's still not enough. So much tape on this one. So it makes sense. Came all the way from America. Yeah, it's a really bad day for weather and therefore my mood. But the fact that this arrived did cheer me up a little bit, because it's been a long way coming. Oh yeah, I didn't mention what this is. This is the book plates that I actually wanted for the last shop update, or the actual launch, but they didn't arrive because they ordered them from America, from a company that I've used before called Bookplate Inc. and they printed them really fast and shipped them out. It's been like yeah, a full month now, and since they shipped it, and well, of course, even though I paid like $90 for express shipping worldwide, that was supposed to take, you know, 3 to 4 days plus possible corona situation delays. Oh, Kitty's walking around. It took 4 months, not months, weeks. I was not expecting such a delay, but yeah, it was like routed all around the world before getting to me, like to Japan and stuff before getting to Finland. So that was a bummer. Of course, I realized that it was gonna... I noticed when it started getting like stuck in places when they shipped it that it wouldn't make it in time, so I ordered those not so good stickers from a more local place. And by not so good, I mean they were like vinyl, matte vinyl, so they were really difficult to draw on, and that was the problem. But I just ordered like 100 of those just to make it through the launch. But what I really wanted is from this company, they make book plates, so stickers that you can easily draw and write on, because they are not coated in plastic and stuff. And it's the correct size this time. Yes, exactly what I wanted. So happy with these. I'm so relieved that they're here. Alright, hello again. I greet you with the most beautiful view of the entrance to my studio. I really need to go to the dump again. Like, everything back there is just stuff that didn't fit in the car last time I went to throw things in the big garbage pile, whatever you call it. But yeah, it is now July 20 something. All I know is that it's not Friday, because on Friday they let me know from IKEA that the package that I sent to the wrong place is now back at the main terminal, whatever they call it, and they're gonna try delivering it to me on Friday again. So a week later than it was supposed to arrive. So I have to be on Friday at home from 8 to 16 all day, and I'm not at home right now, even though it's during that time, and therefore it cannot be Friday. That's all I know. But yeah, it's July something, a few days later than I think the last clip from the studio, but I have a few things that have arrived since last time that we can look at together. So let's remove ourselves from this horrific dump and move to the slightly nicer place. You can see really how the camera is broken. it has a, yeah, it got like a chink in it that makes it reflect things. But yeah, let's get back into the studio. Oh, not as horrible. But yeah, this is what arrived since last time. Can I switch to the other camera view? Yeah, this one doesn't have the... This one has like a flicker, I think. But at least it doesn't have the shimmering that the other one has. But yeah, these are the new cardboard envelopes. These are the ones that I used last time for all of the books, and they worked really great. The first 100 that I sent out, and as I determined that they are a perfect fit for single book shipments, I ordered 300 more of them, and they take up this much space. But a lot of people also bought like several books in one, and as I in the future plan to stock more than just book 3, also want to have book 1 and book 2, more people are gonna be buying more books, and they don't fit in this one. And the book wrap that I used so far, it works for like two books in one, but for people who ordered like 3 books, it started feeling really flimsy, so I had to like use a lot of tape to reinforce it, and I figured I would try like a box. And there's 100 of one size over here and 100 of another size over here, and they take surprisingly a lot of space compared to the 300 single book envelopes right there. But they should be good quality and sturdy and fit like several books, obviously. And I'm excited to try them out, because a lot of people who do their own store things, it seems like people like ordering the kind of boxes where you have to like fiddle around with them and assemble them yourself, each box one at a time, and I do not want to do that. It seems like a very good way to get tendinitis in your fingers, and I need my fingers for drawing. So yeah, I try to buy something that is like ready to just put upright and put things into it without having to fold flaps and stuff all over the place. And from the product video of these, it looked really easy, but we'll see. By the way, the reason why I bought like 100 of both without testing them out first is because that was the minimum order. You couldn't buy them in smaller quantities. They came in like sets of 100. But let's try one out and see if it's as easy as it seemed in the video, because I hope it is, otherwise I bought a whole bunch of difficult to assemble boxes. Alright, let's see if I can figure this one out. Okay. That was easy. I didn't even have to figure it out. And it's supposed to be like adjustable, so that if I want... Okay, it kind of rips. I guess I need to like make sure I... Yeah, because I don't always want it to be super tall. I can like... Yeah, I guess you need to kind of tape it. But I should have picked like 3 books in one. Yeah, I like this. Hold on. Can I get this side done too? I guess the bending down is gonna be easier when there's something inside that you can kind of grab onto. But yeah, that's an easy box. And it's gonna have its the seal thingy and everything. Nice! I'm happy with this purchase. Yeah, so it's like I think the other one is slightly smaller actually. So yeah, it's gonna need stuff on the edges, but imagine like 3 books stacked on top of each other. bunch of cushioning around, make sure they're really snug, and then I fold it down to like the lowest level thing that it lets me and have it super snug. I think that's gonna work out really well, and yeah, I'm pleased with this purchase. Alright, last thing that arrived today. But these are, well, stickers, you can tell from Stick It. It's the round sealer stickers. I wonder how many I bought. Alright, let's see. I bought them on a roll this time. And they're all in here. And I got the invoice to my email, so it's not in there. There we go. How many is on each? I do not think there's 6,000 in each. I think this is some sort of just identifier number, I suppose. Yeah, it doesn't say how many is in here. I think I ordered 1,000. So maybe there's like 330 per. But I might have ordered 2,000. I think the sticker per sticker cost was something like 16 cents, which is not nothing, but it's a really good way to get branding on my packages. And I'm, whoops, should be more careful, almost snipped the sticker there. I think the branding on the packages is well worth it. It makes people so happy. Like, so many people commented on how nice the stickers were on the packages. So yeah, I think people are gonna enjoy them. The quality is nice. They're all matte finish. And the last time, or the last set that I ordered, I actually ordered only like 200 or less than 200 maybe. So I think the per sticker cost, because they're pretty big, was like a whole euro. So that was just like a test thing. A euro just for a branding sticker is way too much. But yeah, like 15-16 cents. Definitely worth it. And it's probably the easiest way to get some branding, other than like, I don't know, maybe a stamp or something, like one of those ink pads, and then you stamp it. By the way, this says yadda. I remind myself what I need to bring from home to the studio this way. I need to bring a extension cord. I don't have enough of them over here. I need to set a lamp to the cord. If you were wondering, what was I saying? I don't know, but here they are, and very pleased with them. This means that I now actually have... do I have everything I need? I have a list at home of everything I needed to order for this, like the next opening. I have the stickers, I have the new boxes and packing materials, several hundred of them. I have, oh, here's by the way a sheet of the last ones. They're from a different place. I think these are from Sticker App actually, which are, like, they do, you know, smaller print runs of more expensive stickers. And these guys, Stick It, they do like you can just order like 1,000 at a time, and they do them on a roll like this. I think they do other kind of stickers too, but this is what I wanted from them, so way cheaper. I got distracted again. What was I saying? Oh yeah, do I have everything I actually need for the store opening? Because I think I have, because all these things that arrived today, I think, were like the last things on my list that I was waiting for, other than the IKEA shelves. But I don't actually need that. Like, it's supposed to arrive tomorrow, and I need to assemble them, but I don't need that. I'm fine with keeping stuff on the floor still, like I did last time. So I'm gonna start thinking about setting a date for when I open the store again, maybe in the next week or two. I need to do my taxes before it, so that I have it out of the way, but if I do that next week, yeah, I think I need to take a thinker. And I guess I'll tell you guys once I have decided. So I'm doing some research on which countries I can actually send things to for the next shop update or opening, because I wanted to open it to a few more countries than just Finland and Sweden. And yeah, seems like here's the list. Thankfully the countries that I had planned to open to next all seem to be available for shipping from Finland, which is all of the countries around the Baltic Sea. So what I'm planning on doing is let's see, Netherlands, Belgium, what else? I think I'm gonna do Iceland and Norway, and Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, and Switzerland. Not Switzerland, Saksa, that's Germany, and Sweden, that's Rootsi, and I think that's all of them. No, Danska, Denmark. Yeah, that's all of them. I was thinking to open to Great Britain, Iso-Britannia, but I think there's so many readers of the comic in England and stuff that it would be way too many orders for the second soft opening. I want to take it easy again, just one extension of the zone at a time. So yeah, the countries around the Baltic Sea plus Belgium and Netherlands is on the next. Maybe Luxembourg. Yeah, Luxembourg is in the Benelux trio. So yeah, I think I'm going to do Luxembourg also. So that's the plan. Thankfully all of them are in the able to be shipped to. Apparently any plans to open up to outside of Europe is probably gonna have to wait until things start working out again, because the list of outside Europe where you can send from Finland is very limited. Even though it's so late already in summer, you would think things would have been starting to clear up, but no, it's there's so few flights going out of Finland anymore, so and obviously all of the mail goes with airplanes, so they don't really have any way to ship mail to most of the world anymore. So the countries that you can ship from Finland is Argentina, Brazil, Egypt, South Korea, Hong Kong, India, Israel, Japan, Canada, China, Mexico, Vietnam, and the United States. So I won't be able to ship to like Australia or New Zealand, at least right now. Maybe in the future, hopefully. So apparently there's no flights going to over there from over here, and yeah, I guess that's bad news to anyone from the other side of the world who have been hoping to get a book from me anytime soon. But yeah, apparently they're used like it says here, that the post is just gonna automatically bring me back any package that I try to send to any other country that isn't on the list. Fairly limited, but what can you do? It's yeah. But anyway, all the plans or all the countries I had planned to for the next one are good to go, seems to be. So yeah. And that's it for the video for this week. The IKEA shipment did arrive and my car is now full of shelf parts, and I need to go to the studio in the evening to see if I can put those together. I guess you guys will see it in the next video. Right now I need to get ready to do the Friday live stream that I do on Twitch, so that's what I'll do next. And I hope you enjoy this random footage of my potatoes flowering since I didn't have any drawing video for you guys. Potatoes is the next best thing, I suppose. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week with more studio log and hopefully also some drawing video and funny stories to go with it. So yeah, see you then. Bye bye.